Hello everybody, this is Magnetar Prime. Welcome to another Transformers video review. This time I have the Transformers Armada Smokescreen with Liftor. Smokescreen is an Autobot from the Armada portion of the Unicron Trilogy family. He doesn't believe in giving up and he is ready to lay down his life to defend the weak, be they Autobot, Minicon or human. He is unshakable in battle and shows no mercy to the Decepticons. Around the base, he is a kind and friendly bot who always seems to have a good word or a good joke ready. Smokescreen is a deluxe class Transformer figure that was released back in 2002. Smokescreen transformed into a heavy cybertronic truck with a large crane and tow cable spooled to his rear axle, reeling in the cable as he rolls in his vehicle mode. I'm gonna show you Liftor, which is the Minicon that comes with this figure. And as you can see, Liftor transformed into a cybertronic heavy lifting vehicle that looks very cool. Let me bring him closer to the camera. And this is the figure Liftor right here, which is a Minicon figure. His vehicle mode is very cool. It does have a lot of details. I like the wheels and stuff. Now, the plow right here is supposed to go up and down, which is a nice little feature right there. I'm gonna transform it into his robot mode, which is fairly easy. First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fold this down, which are his legs, and then I'm gonna unfold his arms real quick. This section I'm gonna fold it towards the back, and this is Liftor's robot mode. He's a very nice little figure, and in his robot mode he does have some details, which is very nice. The head sculpt is really cool. I like it. As far as articulation goes, he can move his arms up and down, and he does have elbow articulation, as you can see. His legs can be moved back and forth, and he does have a knee articulation, which is very cool. Again, this is a Minicon class figure. Now I'm gonna set him aside, and now I'm gonna bring Smokescreen closer to the camera and I'm gonna show you some of the details of this figure. Again, this figure was released back in 2002 and it does have a lot of details. I really like all of details. As you can see, there's some of the balls right here. The crane alone has a lot of details sculpted into it. You can move this back and forth if you want. The head sculpt is very nice. I like the color of it. The arms are kind of bulky, and this arm right here we have the Autobot insignia. Now his legs, he has these panels right here which are painted silver, which is a very nice detail. I really like this figure. I'm gonna turn it around and this is what it looks like from the back side view. Now this crane right here, you can spool it and you can just rotate this to bring it back again. And now I'm gonna show you the articulation in this figure. Let's start with the head sculpt. You can move it to the sides, and that's just about it. The arms can be moved also to the sides and can rotate 360 degrees. As you can see from the side view, you don't really get to see any of the fist, but from the inside view you actually get to see the fist, and it's very nice. It's actually painted silver. It's a nice feature. And this figure does not have any elbow articulation whatsoever. As far as waist articulation goes, he doesn't have any waist articulation. His legs are on a ball joint, can be moved back and forth and to the sides. This figure doesn't have any knee articulation, and the feet can be moved into this section right here, but that's for transformation purposes only. Other than that, there's not a whole lot articulation on this figure. you know. Well, the crane can be rotated 360 degrees, and each time you rotate the crane, you move the head, which is a nice feature because it simplifies, you know, like every time you want to move the head, you can just like grab the crane and move it, which is very nice. Now this crane right here has a super link port right here, which I'm gonna show you in a little bit. Once I get this figure transformed into his vehicle mode, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab his Minicon and I will transform it back into his vehicle mode, and I can peg it right here, and you will see in a little bit. It's a very nice feature. Now let me get this figure standing right here again. And for a quick size comparison, I'm gonna bring a Transformers Energon figure, and this one is gonna be Sharticon. Again, Smokescreen is a deluxe class figure. Now let me get Sharticon out of the way, and I'm gonna bring another Transformers figure. And here I have another Transformers Armada figure. I would definitely like to add more Armada figures to my collection. Now let me get this guy out of the way. Now I'm gonna show you how to transform Smokescreen into his vehicle mode. But first I'm gonna transform Liftor. And this guy transformation is really quick. We're just gonna fold down his arms and fold this in. But before we're gonna fold this down, now fold this panel in, just like so, and his legs, we're gonna fold it in, just like so, and then we're gonna tab it together, just like this. And I'm gonna set this guy aside for now, and I will show you the gimmick of this figure in a second. Now, as far as the Smokescreen's transformation goes, transformation process is very simple. I'm gonna start off with pushing this feet into the section right here, and I'm gonna fold this in just like so, and I'm gonna tap this section together. I'm gonna attach it just like so. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab this section right here and I'm gonna fold it back, and the arms I'm gonna move it up and fold it towards the back again, and I will do the same over here, move it up and fold it over here, and these two sections I'm gonna peg it right there, and I will do the same thing over here. I'm just gonna push this in, and these panels right here I'm just gonna flip them down and I'm gonna peg it right in here. And now the crane, I'm just gonna rotate it around, and this will hide the face of the robot, which is a very nice feature. And I'm gonna pull the crane or the hook back again, and this is Smokescreen's vehicle mode. Now let me bring this figure closer to the camera. I definitely like this vehicle mode. I think it's really cool. Like I say, I like the paint job. The colors look really nice. You know, the combination of black, orange, silver and blue is very nice. As a vehicle, he has a lot of details, and it is really cool. You know, like we can see the headlights painted red. There's more headlights here painted silver. The windshield is painted black. The rims of the tires are actually painted silver, which is a nice feature. We have some black tiger stripes right here painted on the side panels of the car. You know, the hook is very nice right on the back. Now this section right here on the crane, you can rotate it 360 degrees if you want. You can rotate it, or you can move it up and down. Or actually, yeah, you can move it. That's all as high as it gets. You can lower it down, and it's very nice. Now let me show you this feature real quick over here. I'm gonna set him aside. And like I mentioned before, we're gonna grab the Minicon Liftor, and as you can see, there's a hole right here, and there's the super link port right over here. So we're just gonna peg it together. We're gonna attach it right there, and now this figure is there. Now the main purpose of this is that we now can push this, and as you can see, it allows us to extend the crane of the figure almost about 3 times the size of the crane. Now we get the missile launcher, which is featured right on the tip or right on top of the crane. Unfortunately, I have lost the missile. Like I said before, this figure was released back in 2002 and I purchased it back in 2002. But again, I really think that this is a nice feature and it is very fun. Now I'm gonna set this Minicon aside and I'm gonna retract this crane all the way in, and I'm gonna bring some other figures for another size comparison. And for a quick size comparison, here I have Tanker for the Transformers Universe toy line. Now let me move this to the side like this so you can have a better idea of the size of this figure. And Smokescreen is a deluxe size figure. Now let me get Tanker out of the way. Another thing that I would like to mention about this figure is that there are some repaints figures using the same mold, and we have the Transformers Universe Smokescreen with Liftor versus Ransack, which was released back in 2004, and that figure was repainted with black and yellow colors. So in conclusion, I would like to say that I really like this figure. I think that the crane gimmick is very nice. The details in this vehicle mode alone are very impressive. So if you like collecting Transformers from different generations and different toy lines, I can say that this figure will be a nice addition to your collection. And with this, I conclude this Transformers video review of Smokescreen and Minicon Liftor. And if you like my Transformers video reviews, you can subscribe to my YouTube channel, or you can visit my Facebook page, Magnetar Prime Reviews. This is Magnetar Prime. Thank you for watching. Until next time.